And we begin this Monday night with the horrific scene playing out on a United flight from Los Angeles to Boston. Authorities say a man tried to open an emergency door. An alarm went off in the cockpit. And when flight attendants confronted him, they say he tried to stab a flight attendant multiple times. All of it with a spoon he broke and turned into a weapon. Passengers rushing in to help the crew to restrain the passenger, holding him down in the aisle until that plane could land at Logan Airport in Boston. He was arrested tonight. He faces federal charges. And the other flight tonight that was terrifying for passengers on its way to Florida, a bird strike, smoke then filling the cabin, one of the engines out, forcing an emergency landing. Passengers then escaping through the windows and down slides. ABC's Gio Benitez, who covers aviation, leading us off tonight.
Tonight, a horrifying mid-air attack. Authorities say this man, seen pinned down inside a plane, tried to open an emergency exit door and stab a flight attendant.
Person is detained, attempted opening of external door, emergency door.
Investigators say about 45 minutes before the United Airlines flight from LA to Boston landed, Francisco Torres went into a bathroom and broke a metal spoon, turning it into a weapon, then went to an emergency exit and tried opening the door, which can't be opened mid-flight. In a confrontation with flight attendants, authorities say Torres attempted to stab one of them in the neck 3 times, but luckily it only hit that flight attendant's shirt collar and tie.
2 subjects with minor injuries.
One passenger telling ABC News Torres was allegedly screaming, "I want to make a bloodbath and kill everyone, and women and children." Passengers and crew members tackling Torres, restraining his hands and feet with zip ties, holding him down until the plane landed in Boston, where the FBI immediately took him into custody.
Not going quietly. He's just laying there with 6 able bodies on top of him.
In a separate incident today, also at Boston's Logan Airport, 2 United planes clipping wings as one of the jets pushed back from the gate, the latest in a series of planes bumping into each other. No one was injured. And on a Southwest flight from Havana to Fort Lauderdale Sunday, this terrifying scene. Passengers screaming in horror as smoke fills the cabin. Flight attendants telling passengers to cover their nose and face, those oxygen masks dropping down, some passengers struggling to get them.
Some of us have to punch the things to take the mask, but I think we are alive.
The plane making an emergency landing back in Havana. Passengers standing on the wings and escaping down emergency slides. Some of them emotional, describing the chaos.
Explosion, a lot of smoke, we couldn't breathe.
Southwest telling us multiple birds hit the engine, causing that smoke to enter the cabin.
Some of those birds went down the right engine and may have damaged the engine to the point that oil was ingested in the engine and put smoke into the cabin.
Let's bring in Gio Benitez. Of course, all of this very unsettling, Gio. I want to go back to this other flight making news at the top of your piece, that flight from LA to Boston, the United flight. That suspect taken into custody by the FBI tonight?
And David, he's 33 years old. He's been charged with interference with a flight crew using a dangerous weapon. And that's why, David, if he's convicted, he could face life in prison.
Gio Benitez leading us off here tonight. Gio, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.